What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chaos alongside Phoenix, and welcome to a new episode of the Red Dead Convention. We are here live in the ESGR HQ. Finally, it's all up and running, and he's taking his little sip of his little
apple juice.
Apple juice, yeah, of course. In the can, logic. But yeah, let's get things started. So, to my right, we have none other than the famous
TV destroyer.
TV destroyers.
Oh man.
Stress ball.
Oh man.
And pretty much
jewelry breaker.
Jewelry breaker. Yeah. And pretty much is like a staple, a guest in for Red Dead Convention. But yeah, please give it up for Shem. Welcome back to the show, Shem.
Oh, thank you, man, for that interesting intro as well.
We had to pick you up, man.
Yeah, no. Love.
I'm so sorry.
I just do want to make sure that your stuff was broken as well. So. But yeah, thanks for having me again on your show as well. Yeah,
welcome.
So I wanted to be back.
Just stay away from all of that.
Of course, I can't.
You can't see right now. But
he's never gonna put a VR headset on again. He's gonna have like PTSD. Like
no flashbacks. But no, yeah. Today we have a jam-packed episode. We're going to be talking about Avengers Endgame. By the time this gets released, the spoiler ban has been lifted, I'm pretty sure, by the Russos. So we are going to delve in, just going to be talking about all kinds.
Yeah, so if you're watching this, then it's made obvious that we're about to talk about it. If you continue to watch it and you haven't seen Avengers yet, it's your fault, really.
It's all your fault,
I mean, if you haven't watched it by now, then what are you really
exactly
doing?
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
you must be part. There's a lot of people on Twitter that even yesterday, it's like, oh, Avengers, finally. You never know, people might have work commitments and just family shit going on the weekend, park it.
You're not a real Marvel fan if you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Seriously, I mean, by any means, even if you got to force your kids while watching this film right now, I don't care what homework you're doing. Listen, you gotta put it on pause.
Exactly.
I'm being for real.
That is what
Endgame. Education.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a must. It's a must do. You must have been part of that 1.6 billion people at the opening weekend that went to see that movie. Well, we're going to be talking about E3 predictions as well. That's pretty much a month away, so we are gearing up and seeing what we might expect, or what we hope to see at E3.
No PS5.
But we are going to be talking about PS5. I have a special question for you guys about the PS5.
Ooh. So I don't even know about this question. Very special question.
It's very special. Yes.
Don't tell me anything.
So, and we are going to be talking about Mortal Kombat.
Days Gone.
Them
both haven't been released, and Borderlands 3. Now that they've dropped some footage.
Yes, definitely.
And some details.
And some
guns with legs.
Yes.
# guns with legs.
Yep. And the best game of all time is returning as well. The video game 20 questions. Your favorite game right now, ain't it?
Something like that.
I'm so sorry. It's Mario in the game. Oh man. So yeah, this episode, the power is in my hands. So
to be drinking what you're drinking.
So
I'll go get you one, man. Let me know.
Yeah.
So hopefully they will be able to keep the streak going.
So we'll be smart this time. We got it last time, and we had questions to spare. So we'll
indeed. So let's get straight to it. Without further ado, Avengers Endgame. What are your thoughts about that, guys?
No.
You know what? I liked it. I enjoyed it. Good action in it. Good funny moments in the film as well. A couple holes in the story that didn't make sense to me.
Discuss. Yeah, please, because to me, I thought that was a perfect movie. I just put it out there. I thought that film was the best Marvel movie. All
right, cool. Don't get me wrong. Hands down, it's a really sick film to watch.
Very, yeah.
But there's always a but. You see, the time skip as well. So you know that when they killed Thanos and then whatever, then 5 years plus later.
Yeah.
And then it's when everyone got resurrected in the end, it's everyone just continued with their normal lives.
Okay.
It's like, but like everyone else is 5 years older.
Okay.
But then how is it that Peter Parker was able to go back to school and then
because he wasn't 5 years old.
No, it's no. But what I'm saying is he was able to speak to his peers as well. But like,
yeah, shit, they weren't older, were they?
I'm saying but
no,
because his friend was the same age.
Yeah, but no, because then I suppose you have to assume that they all died as well.
No, but not everyone's died. It's like half. So
but,
that means half the.
But if his round friend is still alive, then and he's the same age that he was, then he must have got dusted as well.
But we never been stuck in limbo.
We never saw him get dusted.
No.
But then what about everything else though? It's like I don't know. It just doesn't really make any sense to me.
Explain. I want to. I
know everyone's gripe was about the time travel thing.
But the time travel made perfect sense. It's the only film to do time travel properly.
Yeah.
Because what you've got to remember is, because I was talking to someone on Twitter about it. So they went back. This is why they went back, because like Ant-Man said, why don't we go kill Thanos? And they're like, it won't work because you can't change the future. Because if you go back into the past, it's your present.
Yeah.
So what you're doing is you're going back into their past, but it's you're going back into like the past, but it's your present and their future. So you've come from their future. So they couldn't go back and refight Thanos again and win because it wouldn't bring everyone back in their future. That's why they had to go and get the stones from the past, bring them back into the present, unclick, that Control Z, that redo, and then that's the thing. And then that's what he was saying. But say for example, if I'm someone and I go back in time to like to kill someone, they will still exist in my future, but I will have created an alternate future where they don't exist.
Oh, I see.
But when I come back to my future, nothing's changed, but I've fucked up the future for
someone else. So
that's the whole point. So that's why they had to then go take the stones back to keep that timeline intact. Because that's what the Tilda Swinton, like Doctor Strange's predecessor, Monk was saying. She's like, you need to bring the stones back to my reality to keep it going. So that's why Captain America did what he did and went back. So they fixed their reality, went back to it, but they had to make sure that the other ones were.
Okay.
But the minute you start making changes, like that's when you create like all kinds of different splits. That's why you've got to try and change as little as possible.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, time traveling is
really
confusing.
What about that bit where when Loki took the Tesseract, that kind of alternated things.
Yeah.
Didn't it?
When he just picked it up and he just
picked it up and disappeared. That obviously did not happen. That wasn't meant to happen.
Yeah.
So how did they explain that part?
I feel like that's going to be a spin-off.
Yeah, probably going to be a spin-off.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, they are. They're
going to create a spin-off for that. But he's still dead in Thor's reality.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Or everyone else's reality, like. Yeah.
But like, he's most important to Thor, obviously.
Yeah.
And also, him taking his hammer will have affected the reality of his past self.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when he went back to the past and
he took the hammer back to the future, back to the present with him, didn't he? So Thor now won't have his hammer.
Yeah. Okay.
Past Thor won't have his hammer.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah. They kind of did. Even though they try to make as little damage as possible, they still kind of
fucked up.
They still fucked up.
Yeah, but if he didn't take the hammer, then we wouldn't have had
Captain America doing
that. Captain America.
As soon as that happened.
The whole cinema was making noise.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever be better for me than seeing Spider-Man come back through though.
Yeah. At the end of Infinity War, this guy was just quiet for about 2 days straight when he saw him get dusted. It was just like,
don't talk to me.
And I was just being a dick. I was every time I was messaging him like, yo, Steven, I don't feel so good, man.
Now that he's back, it hurts less.
Yeah.
But when he wasn't, that's my boy, man.
Yeah, of course.
Man.
Shout out to Pete.
It was an emotional movie, like, and the best thing about it, it did not feel like 3 hours. I could have easily gone for maybe an extra hour. The film was so gripping. It was a bit of a slow burn at the beginning, but obviously, because of how much impact the previous movie was and how much it affected people, then I understand the slow burn. But
I agree, because I started looking at my watch when it was getting a bit like endy.
Yeah.
And I was like, thinking, it can't be over yet.
Yeah.
Look at my watch. I was like, oh shit, Is that the time?
Yeah, for sure.
How zoned in you in.
Yeah, definitely. It was really, he was really engrossed into it. But didn't the first 10 minutes throw you off a bit? When they killed off Thanos.
Yeah.
Right at the beginning.
Well, yeah, because I thought
that was it's the way forward just went and just it was just awkward as well. Like I remember everyone was just laughing in the cinema. It was like, oh shit, he actually just killed Thanos.
That's what I'm saying. So like
that easily as well.
Yeah, that easily. And that's why I love their marketing. Like the trailers did not, because you thought by the trailers it was all about trying to find where Thanos is, like get him to like somehow undo everything and just kill him. But the fact that obviously happened in the first 10 minutes, you was just like, okay, what the fuck is this movie going to be about now?
You know, did it turn into Avengers: Days of Future Past?
Yes, pretty much.
Right.
It was also about time travel. But yeah, they pulled it off, and yeah, like it was great.
See, I mean, I'll set the scene. So, I didn't drink any fluids from like 5 a.m.
Okay.
The other day I was going to see it, and I was going to see it at 10:40, and I was like, I'm not leaving that cinema screen for no one or nothing. And not only that, I'm not sitting there uncomfortable, needing to go to the toilet or anything. I'm not taking no drinks in, no food, no nothing. So, feeling dehydrated. I get to the cinema, get my seat and all the rest of it, and I see a lot of people like fidgeting, like men especially. I see a lot of guys fidgeting like and like this, like. And then as soon as the trailers start, everyone left the cinema, went for that last minute toilet break. All these guys come out, and the poor girl at the door was like, what the fuck is happening? And we're just like, yeah, like so. And I was like, I didn't even need to go, but I forced myself to go the rest of it. And I'm sitting down on my seat, watched it.
I did the same thing.
Great film,
yeah.
But
oh boy, here we go.
But it was a better film purely because it's Endgame, and we've been waiting 12 years for it. 12 years, 22 films, and they did it. It was fun. It was a fantastic film. Like, there were points when I got actual goosebumps. But I felt like I left the cinema after Infinity War slightly more satisfied. Like content. I felt more content leaving Infinity War.
But how could you be content when everyone was fucked? Like it was a really bad ending.
But like,
the bad guy won.
But like, I feel like I don't know. The film did more for me.
Okay.
Yeah, but how though? Explain.
I don't know, like, because you think like with Infinity,
I think it was because was it the fact
no
that Thanos won?
No one. When you watched Infinity War, you had no idea what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Endgame, I mean.
Yeah, you kind of know. So.
Okay.
There was the assumption that they were going to win.
Okay. Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
But Infinity War just took everyone by surprise. I think the battle scene in Infinity War was better, only because it felt like it lasted longer. Like I felt like there was a lot. I don't actually think there was much. Because there were so many characters that came back, you didn't really get to see any of them shine individually apart from Captain Marvel, Iron Man, and Spider-Man, really, and Black Panther.
Yeah, that was one gripe of mine. I think
apart from Girl Squad.
Girl Squad. What?
Yeah, man.
You talking about when the girls are grouped up together?
Sorry.
Marvel.
Apart from Girl Squad, I was like, I started watching it. I was like, I see what they're doing.
Yeah, that was like some women empowerment.
Oh yeah, no, there will be a movie like the female Avengers. I think they're going to do that eventually.
Oh,
yeah, they'll do that.
But they don't need to, because this is the thing. When I feel like they are all equally as important in the Marvel universe as all of the male characters anyway. So by doing it like a female only one, it's almost like you're saying they don't need one. They are powerful enough existing in the Marvel universe with everyone else.
But I think it's an ego thing, because obviously they're trying to show everyone that this is how you do it right. So obviously Ghostbusters did it, flopped. Birds of Prey is coming out soon. There's DC. People are like, So I think that's why I think they're just doing it, like, because it's the in thing where there's a female counterpart to like to certain like groups. Is why not? They don't need it. You're right. Everyone's powerful. Definitely, like if anything, OP on their own. But I think they're just doing it because everyone else is doing it, and it's just like a simple crash.
Do you know what? I don't think they will.
That's the in thing now.
I don't think they will. I think that was just like a nice little shot within the film to have like all the girls together.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
And I was like, do you know what? Cool.
Yeah. I must say the big battle did not really hit me as much. I think just simply because we kind of got that in Infinity War. It was basically Infinity War Part 2, the big battle. You know what I mean? Obviously,
what are you saying? You're saying that the fight in Infinity War was more satisfying than the
because it was like it was the first time you see everyone come together.
There were some parts in the Endgame fight, like Captain America and hashtag I am Iron Man.
I think that's probably was the best scene.
Those two are the best
and
scenes.
Captain Marvel taking out his warship.
Yeah, which I'm glad she wasn't the face of like she didn't go John Cena on everyone.
She got had any involved, but that bit, like she helped kill him the first time. She overpowered him the first time. She held her own against him this time, but like she wasn't the if she'd have been the what's it called, like the catalyst for it all, like then it would she could wipe him out like easily. Well, no pun intended. But yeah, I like exactly how they did it. How they did the whole Tony Stark being important. The Doctor Strange thing coming back. Technically speaking, like Doctor Strange could wipe him out if he wanted as well. Like I don't know why he. But then you would have a shit film because all he would need to do is open a portal like in the middle of his body. Job done.
Some Mortal Kombat fatality.
but obviously you wouldn't have a good film. So I liked that. But so there was moments in the battle scene that I thought were that were like as individual moments, like much better. But the whole battle as a whole, Infinity War. The battle in Infinity War I thought was better. Apart from the Captain America moment and the actual ending of the battle in Endgame, I feel like the overall battle was better in Infinity War, and I think that's why I might have, because I wanted that battle scene to be like half the film.
Okay,
a bit like Game of Thrones. Which you won't know. But like that, the whole episode was out of an hour and a half. Like 60 to 70 minutes of it was all battle.
Okay,
that's what I wanted from that film. Like like Troy. Like I wanted the whole thing to be, and I feel like they built it up a lot, and because they had so many different characters to as I said before, like to get in one place at the same time, like they couldn't dedicate. If they dedicated 5 minutes to each character, it'd be a 6 hour long film.
Yeah, exactly, definitely.
It would have dragged on too long.
Let me ask you this: were you annoyed, or did you even care that there was no post-credit scene?
No, I feel like they shouldn't have had one.
Yeah, that's what I think as well. But
I feel like it's a nice send off.
I
stayed for the autograph pictures of the originals.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
And then because I read that you could leave after that was fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm glad it didn't have a post credit scene, because that's the only true way to close that chapter.
Yeah.
And then you don't want to start a new one like straight fresh.
Yeah.
As Guardians of the Galaxy.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the people was just like, people was probably hoping that they would have seen. I spoke to one friend. He said it would have been so awesome if you like at the end you just see this wheelchair reel up and it has the X sign on it. Imagine if and you just see this. It's like the X-Men showing up and you see Hugh Jackman or some shit like that. Would have been cool, because obviously they own now, or Disney owns Fox now, which is X-Men. So do you think that would have been cool, or you think that would have just taken the wind out of everything that just happened?
No.
Would have been too much.
What would have been better, I feel like, is if the entire credits, you had that, so the entire the black screen credits rolled.
Yeah.
And then right at the end, just before, once you get all, you get all the cinematography, Dolby and all go up, you just hear Ryan Reynolds oh fuck.
I missed it.
He's like, guys, don't miss it. No, that'd be it. If he turns up on the battle scene like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction, guys, that would have been the best post-credit scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I'd rather Deadpool jump in first than
the next man.
The next one.
I think that would be too.
I'll come in saying patience. Patience.
Yeah, I think that'll be too much emotion. Like if they did some a huge bombshell. Maybe Deadpool, that would be just because it's humor. But someone to as big as X-Men to show up at the end, I think that would be just too much. That would be just overload for me.
That's
you just
that
saw
will be OP. Yeah,
you just saw 22 movies, 11 years of movies coming to a close, and you just see that, and you just see the face of the Avengers die. You know what I mean? It would just be too much. So, but I agree. it's perfect that it didn't.
He went out like a boss though.
Oh yeah, with that catchphrase, definitely. Yeah. I am inevitable. Nah, nigga. I'm Iron Man, bitch. Yeah, that was cool.
R.I.P. Tony Stark.
R.I.P. Tony Stark, man, definitely.
Oh,
I mean,
That's and Black Widow.
Yeah,
Black Widow. That's another thing as well. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone assumed that it was gonna be Hawkeye.
But that would have made no sense as a film because they would have gone through all that drama of showing how him losing his family made him what he was and all the rest of it. Like for him to then bring them back and then kill himself, like that would have been a bigger plot hole for me. That's the reason why.
That's why, yeah.
She's got no family.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's why.
She had the.
Well, I think because he's pretty much the wackest out of the everyone. Just people rip on him.
But the battle scene in the Avengers Assemble, like he was taking out guys. Like he took Loki out with that explosive arrow. Like he was like this. He wasn't even looking at.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no.
Like, no, that first Avengers. But trust me, don't underestimate the guy. Don't underestimate the guy with the arrow.
I don't underestimate him, but for some reason, the fans don't rate him. He's like the most underrated one. I don't know why.
You have failed this episode.
It's not me. I'm just like. But then again, if it was,
don't hate on my bow and arrow boys, man. You know I'm a Green Arrow guy.
I know. But I mean, like, maybe it's because
But don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Oliver Queen would kick the shit out of Hawkeye.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, like, what is Hawkeye without his bow and arrow, really?
Well, Ronin. There you go.
Without weapons, all right. Without weapons, what is he? Nothing. So you know what I mean.
He can fight.
He can hold his own.
But
he held his own against Black Widow when they were doing their weird. I'm gonna fight you to save your life thing.
No, yeah, true. I really thought they were fucking. That's what I thought because the way they were going.
Nah, she's got a soft spot for Bruce and shit.
Make your mind up, bitch. But yeah, fair enough. Yeah, cool.
But no, she knows he's got a family. Like, but well,
obviously that was 5 years later, so he had more than enough time to move on. That's what I mean.
But he didn't obviously. The minute she mentioned there's a chance, he was like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to take more convincing than that. When I first heard that, either they were going to go down the Ronin route with him, I thought he was going to become more of a villain.
Yes, well, I thought, yeah, because that's what he kind of is in the comics, isn't he? He's more of a villain.
Well, yeah, but I don't know enough about him, but I thought they were going to go down that route, like he was going to be a bit of an anti-hero, but actually he was doing the vigilante thing, he was doing the Green Arrow thing.
Yeah.
And then they were like, come and help us, and straight away he was like back on it. So I quite like that. That was quite a nice surprise that he was back involved, like not trying to fight anyone. Like I didn't want Civil War 2, like just but,
that's cool. Rating wise, what would you give rated out of 10, Shem?
You know what? Just because it's Endgame, I'll just give it a 9. I won't give it a 10, but I'll give it a 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't give it a 10 because of how I feel about the whole time traveling thing as well. I think it was just a bit too confusing as well, and just But apart from that, overall, sick, solid film.
Okay. Cool.
Loved it.
Phoenix, what about you?
497.65. 9.5.
9.5. Okay. Okay. Clean. I would say the same as well. 9.5.
I'd give Infinity War a 10.
I'll probably still give it a 9.5 simply because Thanos won. But you know, but yeah.
That was what was good about it.
Yeah.
It gave them something to fight for. They were like depressed.
Yeah. I guess
they had to pick themselves back up.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect Thanos to win in the end, so like that anyway.
No, definitely not. I guess because it was a shock to the system. But yeah, all right, fair enough. Yeah, I'll give Infinity War. Infinity War 10, and Endgame 9.5. So yeah,
Thanos was just cooking in his kitchen.
Yeah, I know. Man was so picking up.
As well.
Yeah,
I did like that. I watched that. I was like, Thanos doesn't cook.
Making instant noodles.
No, that shit that he was wearing.
I was like, why has my man got a shirt on?
I thought it was a potato sack, just put on him. I
was like, look, I'll check Thanos in his civvies. No,
he looks like us when we wake up in the morning. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Just like back in college or some shit. That's what you just waking up.
I'm not sure how I felt.
Have a do-rag on.
I'm not sure how I felt about Farmer Thanos.
He's just in his garden as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he had his armor like as a freaking scarecrow or some flipping
Because that was the whole point.
monument.
That was the whole point, though, that he was hanging up his armor. He had no more to do.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
He did what he needed to do,
Yeah.
so he's just like, yeah.
Fair enough. So yeah, so 9.5, 9.5, and 9.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 9 across the board. Very much.
Yeah.
Cool.